Jay Kremen.
And this is OJ Economics. And we're here today
To talk to you about
supply
and demand. To understand supply and demand, the two concepts must be broken up. Supply represents how much the market can offer.
The concept of demand explains how much of a good or service society needs or wants.
The law of supply demonstrates the relationship between the price of a good and the quantity supplied, or how much of the good is supplied at this price. As the price of the good goes up, so does the quantity supplied, due to the rational behaviors of the sellers.
On the other hand, demand represents the inverse relationship between the quantity demanded of a good or service and its price. In other words, as the price of a good goes up, the quantity demanded of a good goes down.
These laws rely on changes in price, but there are also non-price determinants. These cause a shift in the supply and demand curve.
An easy way to remember the non-price determinants of supply and demand are the acronyms TRIBE and CITE. The acronym TRIBE is for the law of demand. T is for the taste of the buyers. As the tastes go up, the quantity demanded for the good goes up. R represents related goods, such as substitutes and complements. With close substitutes, the quantity demanded for a good goes down. With close complements, or complements that support the good, like chips and salsa, if the demand for salsa goes up, the demand for chips will go up. I is for income. There are two subscripts for income: normal income and inferior income. With a normal income, you have a higher demand for normal goods. A normal good is a high-end good, such as steak or nice clothes. With an inferior income, you have less money, therefore the demand for lesser goods, such as chips or cheap things, goes up because you cannot afford the normal goods. The B in TRIBE represents the number of buyers in the market. If buyers enter the market, the demand curve shifts up. If buyers leave the market, the demand curve shifts down. The E in TRIBE is for expectations. Buyers have expectations on whether the price of a good will go up or down. If the price of a good is predicted to go up in the future, they will buy more of the good now instead of waiting for the future for the price to rise. If they expect for the price to drop, they will wait for the price to drop and buy it in the future. So the demand curve will shift up or down.
The non-price determinants of supply can also be remembered with an acronym: CITE. The S of CITE refers to the number of sellers in the market. If more sellers enter the market, the supply curve shifts up. If more sellers leave the market, the supply curve shifts down. I represents the cost of inputs, such as taxes, labor, and opportunity costs. T stands for technology. For example, if a company like Microsoft invents a device that makes creating computers easier, the supply curve will shift up. And finally, E stands for expectations. So if the suppliers expect the demand to go up, they will supply more of their product, and vice versa.
In some cases, supply and demand can reach a point of market equilibrium. This results when the quantity supplied is equal to the quantity demanded, resulting in an efficient economy where the allocation of society's resources is maximized. Thanks for watching OJ Eco. Stay tuned for our next video.